What's up, guys? It's Kai with TK Speed Shop, and today we're doing something a little bit different. Usually I do videos where we work on stuff and we pretty much make progress on vehicles, but I've kind of hit a roadblock and I kind of need you guys' help to kind of figure out where do we go from here. This video isn't really anything special, quite honestly. It's probably actually the opposite. It's going to be short, and I kind of want to take this time really to kind of get you guys' opinion on a couple things about what are we going to do next and how we're going to go forward. Not to mention, I bought this bad mamma jamma right here because our old one blew up and it was time to kind of just, you know, get a new one. So this video is definitely not for me taking the opportunity to use that and try that out and see how it does, but I really need you guys' help to figure out, are we gonna work on this one going forward or all the other vehicles we have in our saddle? Because let me tell you, after a couple weeks I have parts for everything now, but I don't know where to start. I've been meaning to do a video on this. There's nothing really much wrong with it, but it definitely needs some suspension work and possibly a tune-up. Parts came in for the 77. So, I don't know if you guys want to see me install some stuff on this or not. Who knows? I've been hella procrastinating on actually finishing this build. You guys know that this one has the Aces Jackpot LS system. I like it, but I want to do something different. And of course you guys know the 66C10. Yeah, I got some stuff for this one, but I kind of need you guys to kind of tell me, where do I need to go? So if you guys would be awesome, comment down below. Do we do stuff on the 77? Do we do stuff on the 66C10? Or do we just keep pitter-patting away with our swinger? But this is a swinger video, so let's dive in. Okay, if you guys are also wondering what's up with this video, it seems a little weird. That's because I'm trying new things. So I'm going to do my best to keep myself out of the video. But I have to say, this thing right here, great. I mean, there's a couple little spots, but who knows, guys? We might be able to use this carpet in the future. I hope so, because I'm really not trying to spend much money on this. But after cleaning the inside of it out, we got some parts. Look at this scraper. That's nice. We indeed have all the caps. Now the unfortunate thing, guys, is I'm not going to be running 14s. I'm trying to find a nice set of 15s I want to run on this. Fortunately enough, we got disc up front, and we got the 5 and 4.5 pattern on these, not the cursed 5 and 4. So that'll make resourcing wheels a little bit easier. Now, one thing that I am not a big fan of is I found out that because this is a swinger and not a sport, the wheel opening down here, you can't really shove a fat boy down there. So we're kind of limited on what we can and can't do. If you've ever worked on one of these before, drop it down in the comments section down below. I do not want to modify the leaf springs or any of that stuff. I kind of just want to leave it alone. Now, I saw on the forums some guys was running 15s. They was running 235, 60 15s on these, and it was just enough. So that's probably what I'm going to go with, hopefully. If I can run that all the way around, that'll be magnificent. Because up here, I seem to have pretty good clearance. I don't look like I'm going to interfere or anything. I know backspacing is pretty crucial on these, but I mean, yeah. So far though, guys, we got all the panelings. We got some trim. I'm 100% positive this came out of a 5th gen Camaro. Really, mainly because of the pedal. We could use that in the future. That saves money. Got some receipts from some painting supplies. I got a free shirt. And we got this. I was looking at the one on this side, and they look toast. So, that's probably something I'm going to have to look into. Probably don't want to fool with it, but it's going to have to come out if we're going to get that carpet out and get that carpet clean. Yeah, no, it's going to have to come out. We're going to paint this car budgetly, might I add. Anyway, that's not the super crazy thing that I like about this. Let me show you something that I've never really got to deal with before. When I was moving stuff around, because I kind of locked myself out of the car because I had my keys in the back of the trunk, when I shut the trunk, I had to crawl in from the inside. What I discovered was this sheet. This, if I remember correctly, is the build sheet. This is awesome. I've never personally seen one of these before, but I know they're pretty dang common on the Mopar vehicles. So, that's pretty cool. I'm going to see, can I get this redone? Maybe there's a process to do that. I don't know, guys. This is my first actual time, going into this much of a detailed background search for this car. We know this car came from California because of, the California plates. The guy that I bought the car from, he's from California. Things add up. But we got to get back here. You see all that foam? He liked the boom. Yeah, we're not really in the market for the boom, but we have to get back here some way, somehow. And that's going to start with our discovery of the trunk. Yeah. So, we got an attack. And this is literally a box full of suspension components. So this tells us what we got. We got front end suspension rebuild kit, ball joints, upper control arm bushings, sway bar, tie rods, inner outs, strut rod, everything. We got everything in here for a front end rebuild. So that's pretty awesome, because we're probably gonna need all this stuff, guys. We also got the crank pulley. I'm gonna assume the water pump pulley. We got the crossover that's been used. Look like kick down stuff and throttle bracketry. That's all important stuff. Well, we're gonna and the alternator bracket. That's nice. We could definitely use all this stuff in the future. Oh, and the alternator. That alternator's definitely seen the best days. Gonna throw this in my core pile. Look at that ancient relic. That look like an ancient Street Avenger. Holy. Ooh. Yeah. I'm gonna throw that in the pile too. Getting a better, closer look at this, I'm kind of having second thoughts now. This stuff has to come out, because we have to confirm if our trunk's good, because I'm concerned because of that. That's concerning. But I shouldn't be too concerned, considering back here, I went ahead and took our floor out, and this looks, I can't even say the words. Guys, I don't often get vehicles that got good floor pans, but this alone might turn me into the Mopar guy yet. I mean, I'm kind of getting there already, I don't know. Guys, in all my years of living, I mean, I'm 31 now, and it took, all those years to kind of get my hands on a Mopar car. Man. It's Uncle Tony's fault, really. I love watching Uncle Tony and seeing all the, and Dead Dodge Garage. I love all their stuff. And, it's kind of surreal sitting here looking at this thing right now, thinking like, man, I have one of these. And I've seen how much stuff costs for these things, and I'm not particularly thrilled about that. But That is okay. We take what we get. We work with what we got. So, let me see. Can I get this out? Yep. You guys don't understand the pain that I just went through getting this out. Jesus Christ. And I don't even got all of it out. I mean, it's over there. It's over there. That's a tag. Oh, oopsie daisy. That's a fancy tag. We got oil pressure, water temp. Ooh. I know what to do with this. You're a keeper. After I gave it the good old suck job, we still got to knock those pieces out, by the way. This is kind of what we're dealing with. This is surface rust, but it has protruded right there. That's whammoed. I guess this is where the shocks go, shock tires. But there used to be some kind of coating back here. But, I mean, this is bad. But it's the spare trunk. And I could just probably, you know, pour 15 all that, put something over it. You'll never know it's there. Oh, man. That's not too shabby. Let me knock those out. And then we can try to find something else to do. I probably need to get these seats upholstered, guys. I don't know which one will be cheaper. Getting these seats upholstered or just throwing in some random buckets. I like these. They match the back seat. The back seat looks really, really good. So we might just spend the extra little Plus, I looked up on eBay how much these seats go for. And yeah, not getting rid of those. Now, this is kind of what we got. Yeah, went ahead and pulled the seats out, as you clearly saw from my explanation. Yeah, so we need to see how good is this floor pan. I got a pretty good look when I was up underneath it taking the bolts out, but nothing like looking at them like this. Guys, pardon my language, but anyway, that looks great. Let's see. Let's go ahead and skidoo him through there. Yeah, there we go. This is the bottom half. Guys, we might be able to clean this. Comment down below. We might be able to clean that and reuse that. Oh, what is that? We definitely had some patchwork done before. So, it's looking like this seat may or may not have the famous gangster lean. That's what I'm going to assume. Anyway, that is whammoed. But, I'm pretty dang sure we're going to ignore that. This side definitely had a patch, strengthening it up. Yeah, we can work with this. We can work with that. What about the rest of this? Oh, we got to get that fire extinguisher out of there, don't we? Well, there's some stuff going on down there. And that looks like surface rust up underneath there. Okay. We might be able to shake this carpet back. Yeah. I don't know. Carpet kit ain't that expensive. I don't know. Comment down below. Look like the weather's coming in. See what more stuff we can figure out before that happens. Okay, this looks like Bondo. There might be a... well, there's nothing down here. Why was that there? That's a big cracker of Bondo. Anywho, I mean, there seemed to be like a little spot. I mean, all of this, honestly, seems okay. It's definitely a little spongy up here. I'm afraid if we take a wire wheel to that, it might just, you know, come up. But I got some sheet metal. This floor isn't bad enough to warrant a floor pan. So, it's not going to get a floor pan. Because we're not really trying to spend money. What's behind door number 1? Whoa! I mean, guys, I'm going to be 100% honest with you. This really does look bad. But it's not really that bad. I mean, from what I'm used to dealing with, this is not bad at all. We're just going to have to take the time one day to come out here and wire wheel all this stuff and see what comes up. But if I'm being completely honest with you guys, I kind of don't want to take the time to do that because I'm afraid of what might actually come up. From this glance, looks great. We can definitely do something with it. And that just means we keep our sheet metal focus on the outside. Like with this cow that I'm going to have to cut and figure out. I've been reading up on the forums and it's not looking too bright, guys. A lot of people suggest taking out that windshield. And there's like 1,000 spot rivets or spot whales throughout there. I don't know how I feel about that. What I'm thinking is I cut and get close to this line. If there's usable, weldable metal up underneath here, nothing says that I can't cut close to this and then tack, weld a new piece in and kind of like graft it in. And that's good enough for me. It's good enough for who it's for, you know. If you like this kind of video, drop it down below. This is very odd for me. It's kind of a different way of doing a video. I don't know. Maybe because I watch a crap ton of Dead Dodge Garage videos and I kind of wanted to try this type of, I don't know, content out to see how it worked. If it worked, great. I am ecstatic. But if it don't, I'll go back to our normal way of doing content. But I don't know, it's a Dodge Dart. It only felt warrant to kind of like do a video like this. I don't really know, guys. But if you like content like this, definitely drop it down in the comment section down below. Also, I need you guys' help. Again, don't forget, if you want to see us work on this, just comment, I don't know, Dodge, hashtag Dodge. I don't know. That works. If you want to see us work on the 77 Trans Am, hashtag Pontiac. Yeah? Yeah? If you want to see us work on the C10, just hashtag Chevy. I don't know. One of those will strike, and whichever one that I really get interactions with the most, that gives us our answer, and we'll work with that with the next week's video. As you guys know, I hate bodywork. I hate anything involved. That is a lot of stuff. I hate anything involving paint and all that kind of stuff. So, off camera, I've kind of been sanding and doing like some little smoothing stuff going on. It's not perfect. This car's not perfect. And it's not meant to be perfect. But I actually want to paint this car, guys. So, if you would be so nice, drop down in the comment section down below, what kind of paint do you want to see on this? Now, what I was thinking was one of those fancy 70s high impact colors. I've been really leaning towards, and don't say plum crazy purple. Do not say that. No. We see too much of those. I'm thinking Panther Pink. That orange looking color. I really like that orange looking color. They had a blue, and I do not like the Sublime green. The only reason why is my friend GED Garage had a dark sport. Yeah, it was a dark sport. His was that Sublime yellow color. No, Sublime green. I'm going to get there, Mopar guys. But it was that Sublime green. And I kind of don't want to do that. So, Panther Pink. Don't quote me, but I think it was orange mango. I don't know. Hemi orange? Something Hemi. I remember reading about it. But, enough with all that. Guys, we hit 2,000 subscribers. That is freaking awesome. And I can't thank you guys enough. But, I'm rambling, per usual. I'll see you guys in the next video. We're swinging.